the highlights from their championship run last year.
They had an incredible season, an incredible roster. I don't think anybody anticipated this Bonn team being anywhere near as good as they turned out to be. TJ Short's obviously the MVP of that league, but they just had so many other contributors. The coaching was excellent. Tomas Isolo, so they earned the right for these guys to be here. Bonn have assembled a new roster of players that's early on. Clearly, we're not seeing the best of them yet. They've got a lot of room for growth and improvement. But they have brought out some players that are really good, like German international Christian Sinkfelter, who I think is going to have to be a leader in this team for them to be good. And a lot of other exciting players. But again, it's early. You know, the regular season hasn't even started yet in the Bundesliga.
It's early, as you mentioned, but all new team, whole new staff, you know, 14 new players getting together, never have played any minutes on the floor together. It's going to take a long time to learn each other's tendencies, where you want to be with the ball, who wants the ball, who's better in what situations. Just from the last game, you know, we saw Glenn Watson kind of get the call at the end of the quarters, and he produced 2 for 2 buzzer-beating quarter shots. So I know Coach Will Morse is looking to see who's going to step up for the team, kind of who's going to be that go-to offensive guy. So we'll see from there.
Well, they don't have Thomas Kennedy right now. That's why they signed Ike Udono on a 3-month contract. Thomas Kennedy is one of the guys that really they've kind of built this team around. He's here with the team. He'll be standing on the sidelines on the bench wearing the glasses. But we saw Sam Grisel come out, one of the newcomers, and just had an incredible game. I just can't imagine that he would come out and have the type of game that he had the other day against Manama, where he just got hot from deep, scored already in double digits by the end of the first quarter, and there was no turning back.
Really was a dream situation. Couple open threes from the right corner, same spot. I think he got a steal for an easy layup. At that point, your confidence is riding high. 8 quick points in the first quarter, and then the ball movement was just exceptional out of Bonn. Got him a bunch of open looks.
We were impressed by Harold Frey coming out, the point guard. Very impressed by him. Very impressed by the overall play of Noah Kirkwood. He didn't really shoot it that well, but he's going to be a player that's going to help them a lot. And of course, Flag and Fobs. It's potentially another German team that could go on a deep run. We'll see what happens, both in the Basketball Champions League and in the Basketball Bundesliga.
Yeah, I mean, with Coach Morris at the helm, he understands the game. He was a point guard. He was already a coach on the floor at that stage of his career when I got with him, 10 years ago. But he demands a lot out of the team, and they're going to bring it every day.
But they're going to have to bring it tonight against this team, the Golden Bulls. The Golden Bulls club made it to the final last year of the CBA in China. Wu there, their signature player in that team, and really, he's so good. He plays for China's national team. Liu Yeding played some big minutes the other night. Here's the guy that really impressed, Reginald Perry. He was the MVP of the game against Al Manama. Then you had Lean coming out. They've got Malik Newman, they've got Jamar Gully. It's early. It's early for everybody. But there's no reason why the Golden Bulls can't come out here tonight and put together a good performance and beat this Bonn team.
Number 12.
As they're competitors themselves, they're excited for this game. Everybody's counting them off. We're kind of discounting them there here on the broadcast.
13.
These guys like to compete. They're going to play hard. That's their style. Pressure you full court. Couple of superb scorers in Gully, Newman, Reginald Perry. Knocked down some threes last game. I mean, he's a huge body down low. We're going to see the combination of all of them together. Hopefully a little more minutes together on the court for all three of them. And then the pressure that the Chinese domestic players have. Wu showed some nice shots last game.
Not sure what that was falling on him. It was some kind of dry ice or something. Think about what it would be, though, what it would mean for either of these clubs to win a trophy at the start of the season. It would kind of get the fan base excited. It would be, I'm sure, get these guys excited, get them more laser focused about the season, especially with the domestic campaigns about ready to tip off.
Yeah, the Golden Bulls reaching the finals last year. If they could get this trophy, kind of, like you said, excite the fan base, you know, go off of the success that they had, kind of parlay that into this season. And then for Bonn, you know, everybody's thinking about the BCL championship, trying not to write it off with all these new players, but just continue it.
Johan Rosso from France, Omar Bermudez from Mexico, and Viola Georgi from... That was Viola Georgi, excuse me, from Romania, doing the refereeing tonight. And you know, the Golden Bulls actually had a couple of players that could have been here, but the sense of urgency for them at the Asian Games, China elected to take them, so they're a little bit short. Anyway, Savion Flagg, Sam Grisel, Ike Udono, Harold Frey, and Brian Fobbs in the starting five for Bonn tonight, with Blunt, Watson, Bulic, Pape, Noah Kirkwood, Christian Singfelder, and Turadic, all coming off the bench for Roel Moors, the former Belgian international, your former Antwerp teammate, and he's been coaching now for several years and has fit seamlessly into the profession. Reginald Perry, Lou Wimbo, Jamar Goli, Wang Yibo, and Wang Zilu in the starting five for the Golden Bulls. And we've also got Liu, Lin, Zhang, Ali Newman, Cho, Wu, and Liu coming off the bench for Coach Wang. And Wang, this will be a real test, I think, for him going up against Roel Moors and see how he handles this. And again, it's a huge opportunity anytime you're 2 wins away from a trophy. So let's see if they seize the day.
And talking to Coach Roel Morris in the hotel this morning, you know, he was not content with the first game. Obviously, I think it was more like a practice against Al Manama. Here is going to be a little bit different, the converging styles of the Chinese league versus, you know, the German product. So he's curious to see how his players respond. You know, he's kind of letting them be free. He's still learning them. You know, he's seen them on tape, but they're all new together. He's never coached them, you know, but a few weeks so far. So he's looking for somebody to step up. Who's going to play what role for this team? Most of them being young, a few veterans. You know, we mentioned Udanu, who came in, but he's on the 3-month contract. So not sure he's going to be there all year. Is he going to be the guy? Do they want to keep him around? So Coach Morris is looking to see who steps up.
Well, squad depth important for both of these teams, and we'll see how you pretty much know what you're going to get from Ike Udono. He's going to be working hard. He's a strong, physical player. He's going to challenge people at the rim on both ends of the floor, and he's willing to play through pain. We know that he continued to play after breaking his hand, I believe it was, his shooting hand, and learned how to shoot with his other hand so he wouldn't have to come out and miss any time.
That's impressive. That's a painful injury, but beneficial to him now as he's ambidextrous close to the hoop. It pays off as a big man, able to use both hands. You can turn both shoulders in the post, kind of keep the defense guessing, and he's a load down there, so it's better for him.
It's called turning a negative into a positive.
We're going to class today.
Yes. So, good crowd in hand tonight here in Singapore, Saturday night. As we get closer to the title day, we'll have 3 games tomorrow. First time this competition has ever been staged in Asia. First time we've ever had an Asian team, and in fact we've had 2 with Al Manama from Bahrain and from the Golden Bulls from China, from Zhejiang. And first time we've ever had an African team win a FIBA Intercontinental game, so a lot to be excited about. That was, of course, Al Ali beating the NBA G League Ignite. I think that was probably a surprise for a lot of people. And It's all been good here in Singapore, which is one of the, I don't know if you'd call it a sports paradise, but a location for great sporting events where people really kind of welcome these big sporting events with open arms, and it's really exciting to be here.
It's great to be here. Beautiful country. The fans are turning out, especially for this game. They're starting to pour in. They're energetic. They like it. There was an exhibition game before our 2 games, and they were even here for that, cheering, clapping, having a great time. I know basketball is growing in the region.
A lot of people turned out early to see you go on the court, take some jump shots. That was exciting for them. Former player yourself, Michael. So, the lineups are ready. They're starting lineups out on the court, and we're about ready to start. Well, hello everybody, good evening and welcome. The FIBA Intercontinental Cup game between Zhejiang Golden Bulls and Telekom Baskets Bonn is underway. So Golden Bulls attacked early off the opening tip and didn't score. Now it's Bonn's chance. Fobbs, strong, bounce pass to Ike Adono, back to Fobbs. Here's Flag, and good defense as well by Golden Bulls. So both teams' defense is coming out and making a play here, making a statement.
Bonn kind of got tripped up there. Riesel and Flag in the same spot. Turnover, couldn't get the ball up.
Here's Gully, really started things off, but he has the ball stolen by Ike Adono. Look out, he's going to take off! Two-handed soft jam. You didn't rock the house.
You like to see that from the veteran with the quick hands. Still quick enough to get down the court and beat everybody down.
Oh, another pass, dangerous, telegraphed. That was by Reggie Perry. Gully able to chase it down, but only 5 on the shot clock. Jean-Marc Gully, what a finish. Goodness gracious. Stretching out, getting it off the glass, and taking the contact. Wow, look at that. Did you have many dunks like that? And then you had more like this, didn't you? Laying it high off the glass.
I was an under the rim player.
Yeah, I was too, in my backyard. Gully really did spark the Golden Bulls against Almanama.
He can score in a hurry.
Oh, look at that, great offensive rebound. Now the 3, and Reginald Perry clangs it off the front of the rim. I'm fairly certain that Grisel got the attention of the Chinese because, well, maybe not. They left them open and they paid the price. Wow.
He's picking up where he left off. Top of the key. Splashed.
Do you think Rule Morris was surprised by how well he shot it the other day? Because I certainly didn't expect it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected that out here. He's not known to be the best shooter. Can shoot a little bit, but man, he was cooking early.
Talking about cooking, how about Reggie, I'm in the kitchen Perry, getting his first couple of points. Good D from Gully. So Gully is, for me, a tremendous player because not only is he getting it done on offense, but he's back here playing defense. Look at Reginald Perry, though, showing that soft touch. Here's Frey. Oh, boy, look out. Something's in the Frey pan. It's all about cooking right now for Bonn. And now an offensive foul, but that's on Perry. He doesn't like it. Omar Bermudez, the referee from Mexico, making that call. Again, he refereed the World Cup final that we just watched in Manila between Germany's win over Serbia. Good pass inside to Dono. Very interesting matchup. Ike Odono going up against Reginald Perry. Two big, strong-body players. 3-point. Oh, the bank is open. Making a deposit.
Take that every time.
Foul called.
Frey with getting the contact. You know, we were really impressed with them with their first game. Handled all the pressure very well. So far, he's handling just as well. You know, the deep three.
I mean, Lou Wimbo, though, you can't leave him open either. He was, these Golden Bulls shooters, I think against Almanama, also demonstrated their ability. Another hand in the face there. Lou Wimbo. Well, promising start for the Golden Bulls. Another attempt from the baseline. This time, Odono rebounds and gets it to Grisel, who's up the court quickly, but then he has the ball knocked out of his hands, but into the hands of Frey. Fobbs with the left hand.
He has demonstrated the ability to hit the pull-up jumper. When he's inside the three-point line, you can't go under the screen as a defender. You have to go over and chase him.
Boy, what an assignment. Look at this. Frey on goalie. Oh. And Frey called for the foul. Here we are again with Fobbs. Finds some space and lets it go.
Defender not even going under, kind of just laid on the screen and died there. Setting up to the easy pull-up jumper.
You gotta do something.
Something, or else you're getting yelled at in film.
Goalie pump fake, make sure he gets contact. He wants the call, he doesn't get it. Now Grisel, look at him attack. Goodness me, he is a scoring machine.
Going to the line for a chance of 6 early ones. Kind of just like the last game, you know. He had the 3 at the top of the key. Here the and 1 potential for 6 points. He had double digits in the first quarter last game. If you could do the same as a rookie coming into your first games, I think I jinxed him. But as a rookie coming into your first tournament, really get you in the flow, feel comfortable out there.
Good job getting it down the court quickly. And another 3 for number 8, Lou Wimbo. Pass. Pape. Great story in Germany. Coming up from the lower division up to this basketball Bundesliga. One of the players a lot of eyes on this year to Bonn to see how he can perform for this team that played so well last year with this club. Now Gola goes down and Pape whistled for the foul. Well, one thing we do know is this guy can shoot it. Lou Wimbo.
As we see the beautiful pass from Frey. But back to the shot in the corner. The corner 3, the highest 3-point percentage shot that you have, and if you're wide open, it's a recipe for success.
Is that both corners or just the right corner?
I always prefer the left.
So this, Glenn Watson in the game for Frey. Also Noah Kirkwood, number 22 for Bonn. Pape goes in. Oh, follows up, and now flag has it knocked out of his hands. Pump fake. Glenn Watson doing a good job getting to the line. He's fouled by number 25, Wong Zilu. So Glenn Watson was terrific coming off the bench. And Christian Sinkfelder needs no introduction. He's such a solid player.
Coach Moore is already 9 deep on the team. Interestingly enough, Griesel, the rookie, still the lone survivor out there from the starting unit. showing how much confidence he has in the young man.
So the free throw is good. And up to a 6-point advantage. Captain Wu hands it off. They can't allow him to have any space. The ball turned over. Glenn Watson brings it up the floor quickly. Goes hard into English. That is a tough. Look at those kids. They're loving it. Tough finish for Glenn Watson. I mean, you know, the depth, again, it's just, you cannot have a competitive basketball team these days anywhere. In Europe, if you don't have really 1 to 12 at least guys that you can count on to put in games, you're going to have injuries that come up throughout the year. And that was, again, one of the strengths that Telekom Basket spawned last year. They were great.
Well, to that effect, the Golden Bulls missing 2 players to the national team.
Great shot on the baseline by Perry. Yeah, you're right. That was not a decision that helped their chances here at this Intercontinental Cup. Here's Noah Kirkwood to the corner. Grissel. Watson steps back. Kirkwood battling away. And Perry upset because he threw it out of bounds. But watch this. So he's boxing out. Now he hustles to get the ball. And Kirkwood just moves his feet. Good defense. No foul there.
Yeah, Reggie Perry trying to sell the foul. Referee wasn't having it. I think rightfully so.
Pape takes the bounce pass. Malik Newman in the game now, number 14.
He can score in a hurry. Let's see how that's going to go. Now he's running the point.
Have you noticed how Grissel gets all the tough assignments on defense? He was guarding Wu, now he's guarding Malik Newman. Lou Wimbo has to put it up. And shot clock violation. So 9-point advantage, and the Bulls need to put the brakes on this run here. They don't want to fall too far behind Bonn. Would not be a fun team trying to catch up against. Oh, good defense by Lou Wimbo. Not giving Singfeld or Pape any space. Here's Newman on the baseline. That's why it's tough.
Never bashful to shoot, but that was a tough step back over the outstretched hands of the defense.
Grissel spins. Now Perry.
Newman looking to get another bucket.
Goes right. Pass. Oh, ball taken away. Noah Kirkwood hands it off. Oh, beautiful pass. Grissel. Excellent fast break by Bonn. Turning a turnover into points.
This was textbook. 1 pass, 2 pass, lead to the easy dunk. As a coach, you love to see the unselfishness between the teammates. Big fella scraping it over the rim.
Okay, so the Golden Bulls in a timeout. We'll try to listen in.
Out of time. The only thing, corner, you gotta be ready. You gotta make sure you're available on the reversal. Okay, you gotta be ready on the available on the reversal. We got the zipper. Okay. And we look inside. Make sure we create good spacing afterwards. If they are in zone, we go one twist. If they are zone, we go one twist. Okay. Hey, defense on three. Defense.
So 23-14, Bonn on top of the Golden Bulls. We could actually hear the words of Rule Moores during the timeout from the Bonn bench while we were looking at the Chinese team. But hey, those timeouts are important for both teams, and we'll see now what type of counterpunch we're going to see.
Griesel finally gets to the bench, get a sub. Nice 8 minutes of work from the rookie.
They had to take him out, kicking and screaming. He didn't want to go. Malik Newman gets free. Perry, strong rebound. Oh, nice move, Perry. I thought he was going to force it too much, but still missed the shot. Pape for three. Coming over the back. We didn't see much from the Golden Bulls number 20, Zhou Yishan, in the opening game, but he's in the game early tonight. Singfelder led Germany's national team in scoring in one game at the FIBA Eurobasket. That's how good he was, or is. That was last year. He didn't play at the World Cup this year, but so much talent trying to get into that German national team. It's an amazing achievement for anybody that does make it. Here is the shot to the corner. Noah Kirkwood likes to push it, doesn't he? Here he goes again. Uh-oh, get out of his way. He's fouled.
That's a luxury to have. Any guard that can get the rebound for Bonn is able to push it. Coach Moore is going to allow that. Kirkwood's made good decisions here. Gets to the line, pushes it all the way down.
High basketball IQ. Played at Harvard. No surprise. Perhaps. Canada national team setup, certainly. And the Canada team that won the under-19 FIBA Basketball World Cup in Cairo several years ago. So the whistle blows. Perry into the lane too soon, so it didn't matter. They're still going to count it, and it's a 13-point lead. And boy, you can see Reginald Perry very frustrated as he exits the court. Gully back in.
Newman and Gully in together. We didn't get to see much of that. It's an electrifying duo.
So you add them as well as Wu. That's a lot of options on offense. Here he is turning and putting it up and in. No stopping that. Jamar Coley.
He's far too big of a body for Glenn Watson down low. They're going to have to send help.
Fobbs doesn't hesitate. Singfelder. We could hear goalie telling Johan Rosso, the French referee, come on, you got to help me out here.
You just got a bucket. What's he need help for?
Well, he's talking about the rebounding. He's trying to, I mean, Singfelder, he had him he didn't box him out, but he had him on his backside. Here's Glenn Watson. And that is the answer. You don't get the rebound and you pay the price. Almost a turnover. Wu picks it up. Fades, puts it up. It's long. Now Fobbs in the open floor. He's got time. He doesn't have to hurry, but he does. Now Gully has it. And, oh, boy, what a foul that was by Kirkwood. But they had one to give,
Yeah,
so
very
again,
smart foul.
high IQ foul.
High IQ, knowing the time, situation, 3 team fouls. Gully was probably about to get up a pretty good look here. Rule Morse very happy with that foul.
1.2 seconds on the clock before the end of the quarter. I got to get it up quickly. Newman did not get it off in time. That was a good try, but nevertheless, a little too late. And Bonn, Telekom Baskets Bonn, the winner, the club that won the Basketball Champions League last year, on top of Zhejiang Golden Bulls, 30-16 at the end of one. Look at the free throw line, Michael.
That's a huge disparity, but only half the points, 14-point difference after one. If you're Zhejiang, 30 points for Bonn in the first quarter is way too many. You got to play a little bit of defense. That's just pride. Keeping your man in front of you. Bonn sharing the ball very well. We see the highlight of Ike Udono with the nice flush. Bonn's turning it up with defense. It's their defense that leads into their offense, too.
I think what's encouraging to me, if I'm a Bonn fan, is yes, we beat Almanama pretty handily, but realistically, can't get too excited about that. But they've been able to turn it up against the Golden Bulls team that has some real quality in it, with Reggie Perry, with Malik Newman, and Jamar Gully.
And then the Chinese nationals, they're great shooters too.
Yeah, they've got some good players.
Knockdowns, yeah, Wu.
The non-Americans.
So this was a good test coming into it, and they came out prepared. Great first quarter.
What about the Golden Bulls? Where do they need to make some changes, do you think?
I think they obviously have to play better defense, 30 points. But that's offensive rebounds, everybody boxing out. It's the small teams, the details.
Well, the Singapore Indoor Stadium is alive and kicking tonight as the FIBA Intercontinental Cup comes to this wonderful, wonderful city, wonderful country for the first time, comes to Asia for the first time. And we're getting closer and closer to decide who's going to lift the trophy. We already know that Sachi Frank are going to be in the final. The winner of this game will meet them.
Yeah, that first quarter, Bonn, 12 rebounds to 7 for the Golden Bulls. If you win the rebounding battle, you usually win the game.
Pape for 3. Oh, nobody gets the rebound, and Fobbs just puts it right back up and in.
Making me look good talking about the offensive rebounding. If you just can secure the possession, then you get to go down, try to get it back down to 10 points. It's now at 16.
Malik Newman from deep. And this thing's starting to get out of hand here for the Golden Bulls. Kirkwood has it knocked out of his hands. Now Wu for the Chinese Golden Bulls down low. Good patience demonstrated by the Golden Bulls. And that was number 34, Liu Strong-Hiu, going up for the bucket. He seems more content just to lay it up than to dunk it.
Yeah, it's been a couple times in these first 2 games. Has shown great patience down there, though, to let the defense pass by.
That nice no-look pass. See, just kept his, just was patient. I mean, if I were that tall, I would be going up trying to dunk it.
We can all dream, right?
Oh, nice hooping and scooping from Glenn Watson. There's the follow. His first bucket, Benedict Turadic. He had impressive moments off the bench. Malik Newman drives, kicks it back outside to Wu. Turadic, a real scrapper, getting those rebounds. Kirkwood into the corner to Fobbs. Boy, how good is Fobbs? Look at that. Just doesn't finish, but there is Tutoric with the putback.
Tutoric again. Just really working on the glass with a nice tip in. Continuing theme of offensive rebounds for them, leading to extra points.
They are going for a first half knockout of the Golden Bulls. Molly Newman sails in, puts it off the glass. Then Watson bounce pass to Tutoric. And Tutoric, despite the attention, Liu able to score easily. The activity from Tutoric, he's definitely a guy that's he's just gonna be everywhere. Look at this. Putting the pressure on, might have gotten away with a foul there on Malik Newman.
Even this finish over the 7-footer.
Reggie Perry back in.
Kind of bobbled the ball on the catch there. Kind of want to take your time, get it situated. Frey been getting calls the whole game so far, putting the pressure on the defense. Now that's 2 on Reggie Perry.
Frey back in.
He's kind of been barking at the refs the whole game. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, we didn't see that at all on the first night. Grusel back in as well. Here's Frey. Point deficit facing the Golden Bulls. Malik Newman, is that a Eurostep? Gets it back. And Bonn's just playing hard. Grusel gets it back. Perry turns, and boy, it's that kind of game for them. He got up and still can't get it to go. Did everything right but finish a couple of times. Frey on the break.
Tutoric again.
Flag, drives in, felt the contact, puts it up. Technical foul called on Malik Newman.
Can't say that to the referee. If he didn't get it now, I think Reggie Perry was.
I mean, that's a foul.
Yeah, it's definitely a foul. I think he's upset at the other end.
Yeah.
He didn't get the call.
Yeah.
Just spilling over.
Will Morris, his team up by 18 points and about ready to drop the hammer blow. Well, Malik Newman just needs to calm down. That's what his coach has told the translator, who's now talking to him. I mean, when you're getting beat by 19 points, it's really not. You're just getting beat.
You're getting smacked.
Yeah.
And it's in a hurry. It hasn't even been 14 minutes a game. You gave up 30 points in the first quarter. You're upset. You're frustrated. You got to learn to control your emotions.
That was one of the better timeouts that Augustin Julbe had the other day for Al Ali. It's like, listen, stop talking to the refs. You're not playing well. You focus on you. Grusel bumped. And that foul on number 15, Captain Wong Yibo.
Six minutes is a long time to be in the bonus. Bonn's gonna have to take advantage of that.
Grizel's just. I'm already thinking that he's going to get the Revelation of the Year award in the Bundesliga, the way he's playing.
He's been guarding, pressuring the ball full court, staying up top when they're running their handoffs.
He could just, he's one of the, like, he could guard anybody and he could go up against anybody. Here's Malik Newman for 3. And maybe not the type of play that's going to get you back in the game there. Flag, another 3-pointer. Malik Newman quickly up the floor. Lou Winbow has his pass batted away by guess who else? Grizel. Nice bounce pass from Flag. Frey has it knocked away. Now Perry. And Grizel steps in front of Perry, trying to draw the charge, but is called for the foul.
It's a big body coming at you. Boy, this game got out of hand quick. 44-20.
Did not anticipate such a wide margin. And you could say, yeah, this is a Bonn team that has a completely new roster. But it looks like they've been together for a while. And I think that says more about the types of players they've got.
You know, Frey only has 4 points, but it seems every time he gets the ball, he's pushing it, really pushing the pace, getting his guys in the correct spots. Just being a great quarterback out there.
Yeah, it's easy to see why his coach likes him so much. He plays intense, especially on offense. Here he is. Look at him. Knocks it down as well. The second 3-pointer, right on cue for Harold Frey.
He's the lefty, so you know he can shoot.
Harold Frey from Norway. Kirkwood with the rebound. I mean, this is, talk about a knockout punch in the first half. This is almost like a TKO here. Look at that. Look out, Bundesliga, look out, Basketball Champions League, and look out, Ceci Franca Basket from Brazil. Telekom Baskets Bonn are turning it up a notch.
It's a great extra pass by Frey right there. Grizel, corner 3. We saw that so many times yesterday. That right corner seems to be his spot.
You and I are going back and forth. Well, Ceci Franca looked like the team to beat. I don't know. Let's listen to the coach.
One thing. We don't want to get scored on. It's first of all an individual battle. We don't
down. We gotta play some one. We can't play one-on-one too much. We gotta play some teamwork. Like we said, nobody play 1 against 5. We gotta be ready for deficit. We gotta be ready for this situation. And we have to try to get back. Keep play as a team. Ball sharing. Ball sharing. All one-on-one. All one-on-one. Listen to our guards. He'll call out a place. Back on D.
Quick 1 and quick 2. That's how the ball keep getting in my hand.
现在我们除了快1快2没别人。
That's how the ball keep getting in my hand.
没事。We'll get you. 加油！没事。
Well, I think it's safe to say that this team has a lot of work to do, and I'm not sure that everybody's on the same page, judging from Malik Newman's
there was
reaction.
A big disconnect there. He was not happy with the point guards not calling the correct plays, the coach saying there's too much one-on-one. I think I reside with the coach. That's 3 fouls now on Reginald Perry.
He gone. He's certainly going to go to the bench. Yep, he's coming out.
Yep. You see this attitude from Reggie Perry walking off to.
Yeah, the body language hasn't been great from Reginald Perry tonight. The MVP from the Al-Manama game. Bounce pass to Ike Adono. And again, confident enough to go up with that left hand and earns a trip to the line. And it is just, this Bonn team is putting on a clinic in Singapore tonight.
Fantastic by Udano. Sprints to the screen, flips it at the very last second, so the defense is not there. Then you get the nice pocket pass from Frey. Trying to pay them a compliment, we get the missed free throw, but Frey, I really like how he's setting this squad up.
Yeah, he's tough. You could almost call him the revelation. All these guys. But I think the quality that defined Bonn last season more than anything, and this team is already showing it, is the toughness, the willingness to be physical. Yeah, very skillful as well. I mean, this is a physical team. Look at that. I don't know, it looks to me like the GM deserves some credit here. He and Moores have put together a pretty decent unit. Nice turnaround. And they've adapted without Kennedy, who's injured. He's supposed to be one of their best players. So you bring in Ike Adono, and
I think they were very lucky that Udono was on the market.
yeah,
You know, he had a great season from Strasbourg. He's a veteran. Does kind of the glue guy, does all the small things.
oh, every team needs an Ike Adono.
Yeah.
So that's why it seems likely that it would be in their best interest to keep him.
And this team is very young. He's the vet. I already see him talking to everybody. I saw him in the weight room with a couple others early this morning, getting activated, you know, showing these guys how to be a pro. That goes a long way.
Yeah, I had media responsibilities this morning. I couldn't get down to the weight room.
You're the superstar.
Wow. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. Now the pass to the corner. 3-point shot. Fobs again. My goodness, my good. Oh, he broke out the bow and arrow. Did you see that? That's the new celebration.
Well, we had the pistols from Almanza in the early game. Now we got the bow and arrow.
I'm pretty sure we're going to see the bow and arrow in the FIBA Intercontinental Cup trophy social media. I would be willing to bet. Here we go. Noah Cookwood goes down. Fobs goes over to help him up. And yeah, let's just draw some immediate conclusions here about the Golden Bulls tonight. Trailing by 36 points. Give me your summation. 10 words or less.
They are not playing as a team.
Okay. Well, that was, so at least the coach got that right. That's what he told them in the huddle.
I mean, it's pretty easy to see. All one-on-one, no sharing of the ball, no defense as a team. Then Watson got away with the foul there.
Pape's pass stolen by Gully. I think maybe they left Gully out too long. Same thing yesterday, in fact. There's foul. I mean, mean, every team in preseason is a work in progress, but
at this point, though, if you're the coach, you kind of want to put the team in different situations to see how they react. Maybe not go with your best 5. It's only preseason. It doesn't truly matter if you win the game. You kind of want to put everybody in a stressful situation to see how they handle things.
Three-pointer is good. Something to cheer about. That one made by Captain Wong Gibo. Well, that stopped the rot. 56-25. Minute and a half remaining. First half. Good textbook shot from the corner. The easiest spot on the court to hit a three-pointer.
Highest percentage.
I wonder why it is.
It's closest.
But if, oh, it is closest. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense. But if you miss it badly,
You could hit the backboard.
You're not going to get lucky.
But
hit the backboard.
typically, most corner threes are just a standstill catch and shoot.
You were more like mid-range specialist, weren't you?
I preferred the mid-range, yeah. Old school.
You didn't like it when they brought in the three-point shot. I think it was in long after, or long before rather, you started playing basketball. Okay, pass to the corner, quick pass down low, good strong turn, and they call the charge.
Elbow to the grill.
Watch this. Yeah, well, oh, he did catch him.
Xiangyu Liu with the nice elbow to Sangfelder's jaw. I guess because it's a player control foul, they're not shooting free throws.
Yeah, just all you need to do is look at Sangfelder's chin and know that he caught it. I guess that's a good sign, though, that he would get an elbow to the jaw because for him, because it means he's really getting up on him. There's the three-pointer. It's good. Wow.
We've seen a lot of that from Glenn Watson, the step-back three. He had the first and the third quarter buzzer beaters last game. He brings a different aspect than Frey.
Oh, bounce pass, yeah. I mean, I think it's one of the strengths of this team is this backcourt. You know, you take off your starting point guard, you bring on the next point guard, and there's not really a drop-off. There's Gully. Look at Fobbs pushing quickly. Oh, my goodness. Somebody pick him up. He goes all the way down. Lou Winbo. And Glenn Watson whistled for the foul.
Another good foul, actually. They had one team foul to give. On the
Look at
verging.
Fobbs. Well, it did look like Cho Yishan went over to try to block it. But Fobbs, I can't decide who the best player in this team is because they're all playing very hard. Very good players, very good, impressive team setup here. It'll be pushed harder tomorrow, no doubt. Here is the layup right at the end. Glenn Watson, is he going to get off in time? Yes, he is. Oh! Almost. Trying to get on the highlight reel. I'm pretty sure he's got a couple of highlight reel plays. All of the Bonn players do. They have put on a master class here. Telekom Baskets Bonn 63, Zhejiang Golden Bulls 27. I don't know, it does not make for good viewing if you're a Golden Bulls fan. All those numbers, 13 of 15 at the line for Bonn. 5 more threes have been made. The rebound, look at the rebound, Michael, 28-12.
So we spoke about after the first quarter. They just continued it. Immediately Turadich came in. 3 offensive rebounds, I think, a couple putbacks. It's just a complete domination on the glass.
Let's go down to the court and hear from one of the players from Telekom Basketball.
Harold, this last group game is turning into a clinic for you guys. What allowed you to have such a dominant first half?
I think it's all about the details. You know, coach keeps stressing the details both on offense and defense. I think we have a really talented group, and when we play together like we're doing today, good results and good things will happen.
This competition is an opportunity to get a championship early in the season, but it's also, I guess, an opportunity to get better. What should be your main focus for the second half?
I think the same thing like we've been doing, you know, keep executing, you know, keep our foot on the gas, and, you know, all the little things, get better, get to know each other even more. We're still a pretty new team, so we're still trying to figure each other out. So keep building that chemistry and keep working.
Thank you.
Mike, as we look at the highlights, you go out and you have to completely rebuild your roster, having won the Basketball Champions League and also reached the finals of the Basketball Bundesliga, which we know how incredible of achievement that is. And to go out and you build a team, you're looking for certain types of players, not just talent, but guys that are locked in, that you know that are high character guys that are going to play hard. You need to have that type of coach, and it really seems like, I mean, I don't, you know, maybe by the end of the season you can draw stronger comparisons to the team from last year, but this is a really good sign that we've seen tonight that Bonn has put together a roster that's really going to get stronger and stronger and challenge again, both in Germany and the Basketball Champions League.
It's a great job by the management to put 14 new guys together. That's so many moving parts. So you're thinking, okay, I'm going to sign this guy. He's going to pair well with this guy. But if you don't get who you're after, then that's going to change the next person to go along with them. And yeah, I mean, just to get that all done, 14 new guys. Took months and months over the summer. They seem to have a great fit. Starts with the point guards, you know, Glenn Watson and Harold Frey kind of give you 2 different dynamics. Harold Frey, more of the team guy, push the pace, set everybody up. Glenn Watson, a little more dynamic scorer. I think from there, Rule Morrison, the GM, they put together a great squad, and I really like what Frey had to say in his interview, that, you know, we're getting to know each other, we're becoming better friends, and that's all going to show on the court.
Yeah, that's hugely important. And again, that was the strength of the Bonn team last year, is that those guys did everything together. So you get, you know, you come out tonight, and you also go back to that first game before they took the court against Al Manama, and before they knew what type of game they were going to play. And clearly, you know, after 15 minutes, they just pulled away for a decisive win. But the one thing I remember hearing from Coach Rule Morris before that game was, we have to give 100% effort, 40 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And so that's kind of exhibited in the play of Frey, for example. He just, and Flag and Fobbs, yeah, and Grisel. I mean, you name it, Kirkwood.
Yeah, Kirkwood with all those rebounds and push the pace.
The guys coming off the bench, Pape. They're all pushing it hard. And what, you know, if you're a Golden Bulls team, you need to use this to your best, to the best of your ability. But yeah, so you see Glenn Watson come out again. You describe him. I mean, you're not saying that he's a bad player on the team. You're just saying that because of his ability to create and everything, you're going to see a lot more of that from him, especially on offense. And that's allowed him to come out and score 13 points in the first half. Harold Frey is much more of a guy that's kind of the conductor of the orchestra and really kind of pushing it quickly, but he's not like, he's not letting the ball stick, is he? He's pushing it. And
no, Frey kind of more the pass first point guard, catch and shoot threes. We saw him throw the nice pocket pass to the rolling big, but yeah, Glenn Watson, it's not a knock at all. I mean that he's just such a dynamic scorer, great step backs. You know, he had the N1 finish. He's very fast and quick out there. So yeah, he's going to call his own number because that's what's good for the team.
Right. Right, exactly. So for the Golden Bulls, they have to, I think first of all, they just have to look in the mirror and say, you know what, we haven't been good enough, and it's only our fault. It's not anybody else's fault, because it feels like sometimes when things start heading south, you start pointing fingers, and that's been happening over there on that. Maybe not so much at each other, but you know, blaming the refs for this or that. And you know, you get beat by 36 points. It's not the referee's fault that you get beat by 36 points.
No, and Reginald Perry, you know, I think he has the 3 fouls. His attitude was poor.
You know, getting a technical foul, Malik Newman.
Kind of like, you know, scrapping in the huddle. The coach said one thing, Newman stands up, answers back. You know, you got to stick together as a team. Maybe talk amongst each other, try to right the ship that way, and not pointing fingers and saying this and that. Look yourself in the mirror at halftime and say, all right, we're down 36. Let's try to cut it to 20.
And it's not saying like Malik Newman is a bad player, but when you're building a team, and this is what I'm talking about, you would not see that happen in the Bonn lineup. I don't think, even if they're losing.
Right.
So
that's a different dynamics, you know, the German league versus the Chinese league. The imports over there kind of feel more isolated on the island. There's less of them. The Bonn players seemingly stick together a little bit more so far, and I think that's a testament to Rule Morse. You know, he's brought that culture from the beginning. You know, he preached it in the pregame: stick together, play hard all 40 minutes, and he's coaching hard as well.
Well, I mean, the Intercontinental Cup is about bringing different countries together, the champions of different leagues or the finalists from different leagues, and this is the team for the first time that has come from China to play in the Intercontinental Cup. I guess they were in a position where they felt like they had to take those 2 Golden Bulls players away. That would have been so important to this team to let them play for China in the Asian Games, assuming because they were disappointed from the FIBA Basketball World Cup performance, because China didn't finish high enough just to get to the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. So whereas Germany, on the other hand, their national team has qualified for not only did they win the FIBA Basketball World Cup, but they've qualified for the Olympics. And all of this works, it's like a synergy, you know, for a country. If you have a good domestic league, it's only going to help your national team program, and I think it's being exhibited by Germany.
Yeah, the Bundesliga league has been on the rise for years now. The German national team slowly creeping up, and then all of a sudden,
bam,
knockout punch, wins the World Cup. They're the best in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the rosters, by no means are they the most star-studded, but they've been playing together 15 years. You know, they're in the hotel every summer, training camps, hanging out. That camaraderie really goes a long way, especially in the national team.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, you embrace these opportunities, you want to come out, and the only incentive you need as well from the fans, some of the family members that have come all this way. I mean, they were in Party Town Central tonight after the game.
The Brazilian fans in the VIP lounge.
Yeah,
after.
they were going hard, and so they're enjoying their trip. But you know, I think reality is going to set in for both Bonn and Ceci Frank tomorrow. It's going to be intense. Anyway, we're going to go down to the court and hear from the coach of the Golden Bulls soon, I think. Okay, so we thought we were going to have an interview, but I think the Chinese club, the Golden Bulls, declined. So I think that you know, understandable why. They're pretty frustrated and want to get back out and focus. So we'll see if they come out spitting fire and playing hard in the second half, or if it's going to be more of the same in the first half. 63-27, Telekom Baskets Bonn on top of the Golden Bulls at halftime. Second half action is underway. The Golden Bulls facing a mountain to climb. Missing with that first opportunity. Now Fobbs and Bonn looking to turn it up a notch. The bounce pass to Dono has it knocked out of his hands by Gully. Perry trying to make something happen. Passes to the corner, and missing was Wong. Now Perry. And Flack rebounds the miss. Look at that. Frey goes all the way into the lane for a layup.
Very smooth in and out, splits the defense. Gets to that left-hand strong hand. He's like in constant full speed mode down the court.
And the ball will stay at this end. The ball deflecting off the hand of Flag. Look at here he is. You talk about the speed at which he plays. How difficult is it to play at that speed?
Couldn't even get that speed. But he still is under control. It's not that he's out of control.
Look out! Reginald Perry. Maybe we're going to see some more from big number 2. Well, that's the best thing we've seen tonight from him, and from one of the best things that we've seen from his team, Golden Bulls. Good hand from China, from the Chinese team rather, and goes back to Ike Odono. Frey picked it up. And Perry has it. Now, can China, the Golden Bulls, get something in transition? The dump, oh, good play. The dump to number 25 once again, Wang, who is fouled. And the Golden Bulls asking for an unsport. Here you go, look at that. He was waiting for that to happen. Sometimes you just got to take matters into your own hands.
He's come out with a better attitude here in the second half. Little work on the offensive glass early there, the sweeping dunk.
Goalie knocked it out of the hands of Flag.
Coach Udanu over there giving tips, hit him with the elbow.
Was he saying he got hit with the elbow?
I think he was telling Flag to rip it, chin it, and then throw it.
I see, yeah, you're right, because that's how he does it. Afraid with his arm going up, and foul on Wang Yibo. Can't be fun having to guard Wang Yibo. Here's Frey. Good rebound, Perry. Much better. He was showing you how you bring it down.
Goalie in the open court.
Here's Goalie all the way. Hobbs has shown an ability to score inside and out. What's he going to do? He's going to step back. He's going to put it up. Oh, another wedgie. Didn't anticipate that happening.
No, on the ISO too. Everybody's watching him. Second wedgie of this tournament from that right side.
Look at that. He's laughing. Think about what has to happen for a wedgie. Talking about a basketball wedgie, by the way. I mean, that's like...
I said it after the first one, it's hard to do. And sure enough, I wasn't expecting it to happen on the ISO.
So it creates a jump ball situation. Here is goalie, and then look at that. Frey knocks it out of goalie's hands. Who gets up. Oh, and now goalie's just been teed up. Watch this. So,
I think the finger wave, right the referee.
Yeah, you can't show him up. Yeah. He's probably right. I mean, it looked to me like it should have been their ball, but you don't want to complicate it by giving the finger wag to the ref. So frustration definitely evident, perhaps understandably, for the team from Zhejiang, the Zhejiang Golden Bulls. Here's the handoff to Dono. Out it goes. Flag nails it.
Frey with the touch pass, knowing where everybody's at all times.
Wu back in the game. And the ball goes back over.
I think I saw the tip.
Right now, the Golden Bulls feeling like everything is against them. Okay, so they're going to use their coach's challenge. Did you know that 95% of, well, I've been told 95% of the coach's challenges are for out-of-bounds calls.
I couldn't have guessed that.
No, it's an extraordinarily high number. So they're going to use it, so we'll go down and listen.
White, 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 the black didn't touch, white, white, didn't touch. So maybe we can use this angle to see again. So from previously it was white, 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 a slight touch.
Can you zoom
now,
in?
slight touch maybe with the, let's see, let's like this, let's like this, let's like this. Slight touch, maybe slight touch again with the from the white. So we have black, white. Do we have a better angle? This.
I cannot see clear touch. For me, this is inconclusive.
Don't have any touch by the white after. So now we need to determine if the black guy is touching, the black player is touching the ball. Let's see again with this. Okay, we stay like this?
Yeah.
Okay. We remain with this out of bounds. We have go that side.
Yeah,
Black ball,
yeah,
right?
black ball, yeah.
So the referees have reviewed it and determined that it's Bonn basketball. Good fobs again. See if he wedges another one. Push it up, not this time. What a finish, and
they wave it off, but what a luxury to have a big man that can make that kind of pass.
Made nice passes in this game. Bobs drives in. Oh boy, he's strong.
Very decisive move to get in the lane. Kind of hesitates, jump stop at the end. Just enough to get it over the outstretched hands of Perry.
Look at the defense. Grisel with the dunk. Oh, he misses the dunk. He's going to hear about that.
I like the attempt. Yeah, he deserves the try. He got the defensive steal.
I think he had a two-handed jam, didn't he, in the first game?
Yeah.
Down the lane.
Swing on the rim.
Good tip by Wong. Good read from Wu, knocking it out of bounds. Redondo and Grisel, Frey, all out. Sengfelter, Noah Kirkwood, and Glenn Watson back in for Bonn. Ball stolen by Perry. Here goes Perry driving in and getting the foul called by Kirkwood. Here it is again. Look at this. Probably fortunate to get to the line. Timeout on the court once again.
Offense is this? The first one, we go 5 shoulder. What are you doing? We need the back pick. This one, I don't recognize the play. What are we doing? We don't do it. We don't have to do anything special. Execute the simple stuff. Execute the simple stuff. Okay? Yeah. Don't call it out.
Let's go. Let's execute.
Sure. That's why I write it down.
38 special. Execute. 38 special. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, 38 special, y'all.
Rule Moore's trying to be stern.
Nice to see him smile.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he breaks out into a smile. I'm not sure why.
He's only got a 37-point lead. I'm surprised he's smiling.
Eight points, 9 rebounds. Good to see my colleague politicking to get one of those free gifts.
Got a nice sports water bottle.
Could have gone to one of the kids behind you, but I'm not going to say anything.
I thought it was one of the Golden Bulls.
So Long, knowing it's going to take a minor or a major miracle for his team to come back from this deficit, at least can smile as Perry gets into double digits.
I've been really impressed by Kirkwood. He's done a little bit of everything. Great rebounds and push there on the drive. Kind of hang in the air. Great utility player for Coach Will Morse.
Yeah, he's multi-skilled, physical. He's going to play this game for a long time. Here's the ball, goes down to Fox, who also is going to play for a long time. And there is Sengfelter laying it up and in.
Lumberjack down the paint.
(75-36) Bonn on top.
Nice chatter there with Gully. He just kind of passed. It was kept running through. Kind of just bumped into Kirkwood there, and they call him for the charge. It's a difficult situation. Now he's got 4 fouls.
It's been that kind of night. Speaking of Kirkwood, another three-pointer for number 22.
Look up and you see all the scoring for Bonn, just so balanced. A couple guys in double digits, couple at 6, 7. Just the unselfishness for them has been very impressive.
Oh, nice spin. Nice bucket. So Wang Zilu giving little offense here for this Golden Bulls team, which is down by 40. Good work, Pape knocking it out, but good hustle, Golden Bulls to chase it down.
There it is, first guy on the floor gets the ball.
Wow, Kirkwood the other way, looking and going all the way, banking it in. Kirkwood is, look at this, Perry, oh, thought he had a reverse there, but he kind of slips right at the end. Fobs from the right corner. Looks like Malik Newman might be injured.
Coming up limp. He's got the kinesio tape on that left calf. Wonder if he aggravated it again.
So Malik Newman's injured, going out, and that doesn't look good. I'm wondering if we're going to see him again tonight or even tomorrow. We talked about Noah Kirkwood. He's 2.01 meters in height. 23 years of age. But again, it just feels like Bonn have a lot of these big, multi-skilled guys in their team. Okay, let's listen to the Chinese coach. Well, at this stage, if you're the Golden Bulls, really, I mean, 12 minutes, 16, you're down 40, 2 points, 10.6 assists for Howard Frey. You just want to start playing better and get ready for tomorrow, because Al Ali will not be rolling over.
No, they're a good
battle
team.
for third, so that's going to be a tough game for this team.
Especially coming off what they think was a poor performance. They're going to want to show out for the third game.
Pape, another bucket.
There's my favorite, Frey, making things happen again.
You guys should bond a little bit back at the hotel. Have you thought about it? Tell him he's got a nice game.
Hopefully his people are watching the broadcast, letting him know. Although I don't think we've seen Glenn Watson and Harold Frey in together yet.
Yeah, I mean, so here we are. We've got that opportunity. And that was his pass. Beautiful bounce pass to Pape.
I'm thinking, although they're both a little bit undersized, the end of games, they're both in together to have that type of ball handling, free throw shooting at the end when there's fouls in a tight game. Coach Morris, being a point guard himself as a player, he probably likes having two ball handlers out there like that.
And there will be situations, wouldn't you say, late in games especially, when you like to have two ball handlers?
Yeah, that's the key.
Wu from the right corner, the easiest shot on the court to make a three, and he shows you.
He's got a sweet stroke.
Kirkwood goes behind his back, steps back inside, easy shot, St. Felter. Well, easier shot, not an easy shot. Man, this team looks like they've been playing together for quite a while, doesn't it? The way they're playing.
100%. I didn't picture a 45-point lead for Bonn today.
Chance for the Golden Bulls. Kirkwood getting physical there. Here is the drive. Woo, missing.
Till Pape is working. Traffic rebounds. We like to call those traffic boards. They mean something a little more.
Glenn Watson taking it down the final seconds here of the third quarter. Oh, going behind the back. Oh, showtime. Look out. Gets it up. Pape's got to go. He gets it off in time. So 10 minutes remaining, and Telekom Basket's Bonn romping to victory. They've got an 86-41 lead over Zhejiang Golden Bulls. Of 28 from inside, 16 of 18. I mean, as you'd expect from 45-point lead, their stats are going to be much better
in every facet. I wonder if they're even losing a category.
I'm sure we can find some anomaly. We can find something. There's Frey. Okay, I found one. So, Golden Bulls have committed 23 fouls compared to 10 for Bonn. It's hard to believe that Bonn have only committed 10 fouls.
So you're saying because they have more fouls?
Yeah, they're beating. They've got a higher. I'm just saying they have a higher number.
I was just gonna be the advocate to whatever you said. Obviously, they have more, not necessarily better.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's better.
But even if they were under, I was going to take the opposite and say, well, some fouls are good. They stopped the break.
I found one. 8 steals as the fourth quarter is underway. The Chinese team has 8 steals. The Golden Bulls, and just 6 steals for Bonn. Ooh, that's going to be a tough catch in the middle of the lane in traffic. Especially the way this Bonn team is playing.
Okay, Golden Bulls in the zone to start the fourth quarter. Might as well take the opportunity to work on your game.
Pape missing from the corner. Three-point shot from Watson. Prudodic gets it back. Frey for 3. He misses. Shooting percentage going down, down, down on that trip. Good anticipation by Glenn Watson. Oh, nice pass. Pape again. Where's Pape? Excuse me. Not Pape. Pape. Watson again. The lob! How about that? goes in for the flush.
Flexing to his boys on the bench.
Watson's definitely got some ball skills.
I really like this game.
There they are reaching in. Frey reaching, making life difficult. He's going to go help up the Golden Bull. Look at this. Look at the lob. Again. He put it right where it needed to be for Turidich to be able to dunk that.
It was a perfect pass. Turidich, not the highest flyer on the team, but perfect place for the ball. Easy too.
Great rebounder. Just has a nose for the ball.
Yeah. We got the young fella Bulic in.
Oh boy, the ball stolen by Flag. Now he throws the lob. Bussell doesn't make it, but they stay with it. They just don't let up. Bussell from the right corner. On rebound to Turidich. Frey finds Bussell again in the corner. This time he does make it. Well, it should. It's the easiest spot on the court.
That's his spot, right corner.
How many has he made in this tournament from that spot?
I think
several.
Five.
Yeah. Long jump shot. Nice shot from Liu Yeding.
All right, well, I think the record score differential in this tournament is 70. Let's see if they can break that.
Turidich to the corner. Back to Bussell. Oh. And Bussell stays with it. And Turidich couldn't score either, so that time the Golden Bulls hang on. Now the pass up ahead. Great play by Zhejiang. And once again, it's Liu for the bucket. Bussell again. Oh my goodness. He definitely loves that spot.
Anytime he can catch the ball there, if he even has a halfway decent look, he's got to shoot that.
Look at that. He's 4-6 from three-point range. 16 points. And for a guy that doesn't have a big reputation for shooting three-pointers, he's making them. He's developing a reputation. Oh, out of bounds. No. Tough break for the Golden Bulls. Number 20, Zhou Yishan, the 19-year-old, steps out of bounds. Has a promising future. Leon Bulic missing from the left. Good to see him getting some minutes here. Bonn will very soon go over the century mark in points. Into the corner again. Liu missing this time. Flag. Up to third and runs ahead of the defense for the two-handed chair. Ball goes through the hands. Turidich again. Look at him hustle. The big fella can handle the ball. The bounce pass. Hang time.
Turidich doing it all. Steal, assist, rebound, catching lobs. I like his activity. He's earning more minutes for the future from Coach Force.
Drive the other way, and the foul to free throws. Three people going over to help up the young man. Number 20, Zhou Yishan, after this, because he took a nasty fall. 100-46, so still with a lot of time to go. And Zhou gets up, walks to the line. This could be one of those other tough situations, trying to figure out who the player of the game is. So teams retreat to the benches to give us a chance to think about that. And 4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. Zhejiang Golden Bulls trailing 100-48.
Rebound definitely with that ball stop. React faster. It's called ball watching. Link at 4 or 5, whoever on court. Other with your box and 1. Box and 1. If there is a pick and roll, switch that. Then our guards go to block. Big man, close out the corner. Push yourself through. With 4 on court, with box and 1, 4. 5, that's 5. Go!
Well, look who it is. What an honor it is to have in the house Yang Zhangnan, the reigning one-women strawweight world champion. That was a good decision to invite her to the game.
I like her belt. The thing is massive. Wow, it's like a guitar case.
They showed her earlier on the big screen, and the roar from the crowd was immense.
All right, we got Tyrese Blunt out there, about to let it fly. First, oh yeah.
Well, Turdage just keeps pouring in the points.
Easy bucket, love it.
He's got double digits. I'm going to be blunt. That was a great drive.
I see what you did.
Oh, and a steal. I'm going to have to be blunt again. That was great defense by Blunt. I'm sure he's heard that before.
I think you're the first.
It's so bad. Kirkwood's getting ready to come back. Oh, good hands.
All right,
Watson.
We're approaching 60.
Oh!
See if they can get to 71-point differential.
Zhang Hongchu was hanging on the rim. And wanted that dunk, but didn't get it. Here's Blunt. Good hustle from the Golden Bulls to get that one. See if they can push it quickly. Oh, behind the back pass. Watson has been dazzling.
Interesting choice by Turdage right there.
Trying to dunk it, you mean?
Yeah, the wraparound dunk underneath.
Well, look at Blunt here. So that was his basket, and then watch what he does. Okay, so here's another angle. He's going up against a 7-footer making that. And then right after that, he scored after a steal. Corner, good. Blocked again.
He's coming close on the MVP. Quick 7.
Oh my gosh, it's like a blunt weapon out there for these guys. Here comes Kirkwood again. The hand off the And the Golden Bulls make them pay at the other end. Cho Yi-shan.
That is 2 dunk attempts from Turdage that I was not expecting. Almost produced an insane highlight.
Oh, ball goes off the hands, back over. I mean, even the guys in the game right now for this this late in the game, they're playing hard. 111. This is a FIBA Intercontinental Cup 2023 record. 111 points have been scored in one game tonight. Thing is, you can't stop playing because of 24-second shot clock.
It's still so early in the season. Yeah, these guys still trying to figure each other out, so they're not letting off the gas.
So Turidich whistle for the charge. Over jumper. Oh, Watson doesn't give up on it.
Tap quick out there.
He is. Look at him. He gets all the way in. Oh, he gets rejected. I didn't see that swat coming. That was a good effort by the Chinese center. Now the ball goes through his hands. What do you think? One last lob pass to Turidich? Nope. Pass to the corner. Blunt. Are we going to see a last offense? Yes, we are. Jump shot. Offensive rebound, and that's how it finishes. Will Moores shakes hands with Coach Wong, and Telekom Baskets Bonn just put this one away really in the first half. They marched to a 111-50 victory over the Zhejiang Golden Bulls. See Malik Newman, that's the concern. He's injured for the Golden Bulls, so it doesn't look good for him playing tomorrow in the battle for third place against Al Ali. That's not good. 13 threes for Telekom Baskets Bonn, 16 of 18 at the line. But I think more than anything, it was just like the connectivity, the intensity. Look at that, the rebounding, 52-29. Huge disparity in assists.
26 turnovers.
Grisel for yet again a big game, 16 points. Watson 13, Turidich had 12. And it's Telekom Baskets Bonn that are in the final of the FIBA Intercontinental Cup here in Singapore. They are going to face Sessi Franca. That is not a game that you want to miss. That is going to be a good old Singaporean barn burner. Look at that, Harold Frey has been named as the player of the game.
Well deserved. He did everything out there. 10 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Really like the pace that he's pushing with, getting his guys in the right spots. We've talked about it, the dual-headed point guard that Coach Morris has. 2 different looks. Harold Frey, more of the team guy, pass first. Glenn Watson, a little more dynamic scorer.
Look at that, Turidich has a fan section for the way he was playing and going up for the dunks.
For the Miss Dunk Awards.
Oh, you're harsh. He was playing with intensity.
I loved it. But I had a coach tell me once, if you can't dunk, don't try to dunk.
Well, Grisel missed one as well. You got to get on him.
He missed 2 as well.
Wow. So Leon Bulich, Harold Frey being ribbed by his teammates because he's been named the player of the game. There's Thomas Kinney. He's like, I want to get in the game. I want to play some. but he'll get his moments once he's fully recovered from that knee problem that he's got. But it's all good right now for Telekom Baskets Bonn. They are 1 win away from getting the first trophy of the season for Bonn. That would be 2 trophies in 2023. That would be something else.
You're right, because they just won the BCL not long ago, a couple months.
And who knows, with players like Harold Frey, they're going to have a chance. Look at that, catching it in traffic, going up and scoring. He's usually the guy delivering the passes. Here he is again. Watch this. Just goes hard to the hole, doesn't he?
He reminds me a little. This is maybe tough. I will listen to this first.
Almost a double-double, 10 points, 9 assists. I know you're going to tell me it was a big team win tonight. What did you like the most about it?
I think exactly what you just said. I think we had so many guys contributing today, and I think this award could have gone to, 5, 6 guys. So when we play basketball like this, it's a lot of fun.
You have 12 new players, new coach as well, and you look like you've been playing together for years. What's the secret?
I mean, I think it starts with, the chemistry we build off the court. We're a group of guys that really like to be around each other, and we want to see each other succeed. And we don't really care who gets the stats or the points or the rebounds or the assists, as long as we get the win. And, I think that's a recipe for success for us.
You're looking for wins here. You got one more to get tomorrow for the FIBA Intercontinental Cup trophy against Ceci Franca. What kind of challenge do you expect?
I mean, they've been playing really well, so we're definitely got to bring our A game. So we're probably going to get back to the hotel, rest up, look at the scout that coach prepared, and get ready to play another game.
Thank you, congratulations, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, when you're the MVP, that means you got to buy dinner. So I guess he might be happy to get the MVP award, but yet he's going to be lighter in the pocket.
Luckily, he can say he's buying tonight's dinner back at the hotel team buffet. I would say maybe he'll buy a round of cervezas, but he might be a little young.
He should buy us the dinner. We're the ones that selected him. Well, here they are. So you're looking at the highlights, and you have to say this is a team that's got possibilities. They are going to be tested like nobody's business tomorrow against Ceci Franca. And I think, I just don't know anymore. I was so impressed. By Franca, but tomorrow will be the ultimate test, as it should be, for the finals. So it's almost as if somebody must have known something to pair these teams in opposite pools, because they've been the 2 best teams. Look at this, though. I mean, they've got guys like Pape coming off the bench. Even Blunt, right at the end of the game, was just drilling it. I was like, why hasn't he been playing? They just got so many good players. It's hard to get everybody minutes. Savion Flagg is tough.
Kirkwood, very smart.
Mike Roll doing the commentator shimmy. Now we've got, so we'll look at the rest of these highlights and then we'll just sign off. But it's been a good day. Ceci Franca winning over the NBA G League Elite decisively, and now finishing the 3rd day. It's been Telekom Baskets Bonn. Anyway, you have a chance to change your mind. Do you think that Bonn will be? Oh, look at this. This is a Turdish dunk. That was impressive. He almost had a double-double tonight.
Yeah, limited minutes at the end too.
Are you thinking that it's going to be Ceci Franca, or is it going to be Bonn?
Just like we said before, I think the last team that we watched is going to be it. So in this case, I'm going to go with Bonn.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bonn just to add a little fuel to the fire for the Brazilian team tonight before they go to bed. So anyway, it's been a pleasure, Mike. And just as we look at the final standings of Group B, it's Telekom Baskets Bonn finishing top at 2-0, Zhejiang Golden Bulls at 1-1, and Al Manama at 0-2. And, well, don't forget Zhejiang will play for 3rd place tomorrow against Al Ali. So we all know now, Franca against Bonn for the FIBA Intercontinental Cup 2023 here in Singapore. Thanks for watching, everybody.
All one-on-one. Listen to our go.
Ready.